And the Clippers looking good as they came into the arena before the game. And let's go straight over.
Well, the ceremony was delayed, and understandably so, but at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020 was...
Thank you, D.A. Greg, you played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey, you know, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story. Here are the five for the Clippers. We've got Anunoby. Marcus Morris is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Walker in at the point. And for the Lakers, Antetokounmpo out there with Porzingis. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Hayward, and it's Dragic in at the point.
And the pick and roll so effective when the ball's in Walker's hands. You can count on him to make the right read almost every time.
Now here's Dragic. Passes it to Porzingis. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Mitchell against LeVert. Mitchell's shot is good.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Dragic. Pass to LeVert. The kick out to Dragic. From deep. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fires from deep. Cans it from downtown.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Giannis passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas. He's almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Dragic. To the middle. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Walker dishes to Morris. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
Giannis outside. Pass to LeVert. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lakers passing it around. Stolen by Walker. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Mitchell. A shot missing. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Yeah, people who saw this game got their money's worth, and it was fitting that they split the season series, given the enormous talent level on both sides.
Here's Walker following the 3 by the Lakers. He gets that one. Walker's got 6.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. For the Clippers, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Ibaka. Maxi Kleber comes in for OG Anunoby. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Walker. Now, here's Rubio. He dishes it to Gasol. Back to Rubio. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
This has always been a bit of an issue. Ricky Rubio, his finishing ability on the inside, but gets it done that time.
Mudiay pass to Mitchell. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
149. 2:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Moutier against Rubio. Now the pass to Crawford. It's up a three. Rubio, and Rubio with a second chance points. Rubio's got his second bucket.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here's Bain. No points in the game yet for him. And it's Mitchell missing. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Crawford looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Boucher passes to Gasol. Crawford with the ball. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Taj Gibson's checked in for Maxi Kleber. 43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Passes it to Baines. Dishes it to Moutier. Pulls up. Offensive rebound. Lays it up off the glass.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Rubio against Moutier. They get it back. Boucher, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the line for him here. Both shots good from the stripe. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Crawford against Mitchell. From past the arc. And no good. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Clippers ahead, up 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second. When asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis had this to say.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So for the Clippers right now, Mitchell is out there with Emmanuel Moutier. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Morris in at the small forward position. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Lakers. Gordon Hayward comes in for Karis LeVert.
Well, Crawford putting on the Jets breathtaking speed when he's driving to the hoop.
Moutier against Gasol. Shots good by Baines. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Lakers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. A three-pointer off the mark. Clippers leading by 4. Walker goes in. Yes, that goes in. Walker's got 8 points.
And it's always stood out to me how under control Walker is on his drive. He doesn't just have a nice burst. He's got incredible body control.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. So both teams changing it up here.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Knocked away. And here is Anunoby. Walker finds Moutier. Shoots over Dragic. Moutier, no good. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can GA take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Giannis. Makes it off the glass. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Here's Walker. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Walker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Good decision there. Giannis isn't easy to stick with, especially after the screen.
And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Rubio the pass to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Such a huge advantage for Ricky Rubio to read plays before they happen.
Walker against Dragic. Yep, that one goes.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Timeout called the Lakers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Chris Boucher comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's LeVert in for Ricky Rubio. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Clippers. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Emmanuel Moutier. Feeds it to Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, we settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Porzingis finds Hayward. Here's Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Here's Porzingis. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. They get it again. Anunoby. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers trail by 9. Dragic taking his time here. Basket counts. Dragic has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Walker, and they pick up 2. Walker's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Clippers.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Down low, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
The Clippers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. LeVert against Mitchell. Porzingis with the block. It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Marcus All's checked in for the Lakers. Crawford comes in for Gordon Hayward. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Morris is checked in for OG Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Here's Morris. The offensive rebound. Here's Baines. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jamal Crawford picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
The Clippers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Now Dragic. He has 5. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Gordon.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Hayward out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dragic in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And it's Mitchell missing. Lakers trail by 7. Pass to LeVert. Knocked loose. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Clippers. Giannis high post. Morris is there. And Anunoby sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And that one drops for him.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Walker. Porzingis with the block. Fast break. The Lakers. Giannis with the ball. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And the Lakers making a change here. Rubio's checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Ibaka, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ibaka's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, high percentage look there for Ibaka. He can be automatic in there when given room.
Rubio the pass to Porzingis. Ibaka is some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point differential.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Clippers also making some changes. Gibson comes in for Morris, and it's Moutier in for Walker.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Now, here's Rubio. Pass to LeVert. Lakers passing it around. Here's Porzingis. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant, he's coming back, LeBron James is there as well, but Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Looking here at some numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 29 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Mitchell passes to Ibaka. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this is where Ibaka is becoming a little more savvy. Just catches the defense off guard. All they can do at that point is foul.
That one misses. Lakers trail by 5. Giannis left side. Three-pointer, LeVert. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. LeVert's got his first 3 points of the game. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Marc Gasol is checked in for Porzingis. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Baines is checked in. The pass to Moutier. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Let's take a look at Ricky Rubio. Some stats on him. A very nice season for him last year. 3rd in assists, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career, and that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Mitchell against Giannis. And the rejection by Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, and just terrorizing the D.
Walker against Rubio. There's the 3. Walker's shot is off. Lakers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Giannis outside for the lead. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Mitchell. Softly drops in the floater. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And so tricky there with the floater. Mitchell aware of when he should try his luck shooting that shot.
Giannis inside. Baines is there. Gasol kicks to Crawford. Latrey. Rocket 6. And it's Rubio. That time on the assist by Crawford. Rubio's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Gasol with the rebound.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And Giannis throws it down.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Clippers trail by 6 to the inside. And the dunk by Baines.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Rubio misses. The Clippers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Los Angeles Lakers. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Maxi Kleber is out there with Morris. Then it's Aaron Baines. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. Porzingis kicks to Boucher. Back to Hayward. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Dragic. Second chance shot, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Porzingis has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Lakers. And here's Walker outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Back to Dragic. And the layup is good. And now it's an 8-point Laker lead.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And the Lakers call time here. And the Lakers making a change here. LeVert's checked in. The Clippers also making some changes. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Aaron Baines. And Taj Gibson is subbed in for Maxi Kleber. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Inside, Hayward finds Dragic. Right side, Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Pass to Porzingis from the corner. No good that time.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Mitchell dishes to Walker. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Walker. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Mitchell. Porzingis with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Feeds away. It's good. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Ibaka, the pass to Walker. And Gibson kicks to Mitchell. The feed to Ibaka. Trying to get open is Gibson. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Serge Ibaka. Here's Antetokounmpo. The dish now to Dragic. And there's the pass to LeVert. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists now in this one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
And the Clippers making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Hayward on the wing. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. Ricky Rubio checked in for the Lakers. Clippers trail by 4. Walker surveying the floor. Banked in off the glass. Walker's got 21.
And few get hotter than Kemba, one of the top scorers in this league, and that's why he's a franchise player.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Rubio, the pass to Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. To the paint. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Giannis.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. That one wide left. Lakers leading by 4. Rubio outside. Passes to LeVert. Here's the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. A shot block by Giannis.
Basket good.
Big time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Clippers trail by 6. Walker with it. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. And there it is for him.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Well, the improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 6. 54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Walker against Rubio. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good. 2 points. Giannis has got 35.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 6. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the game. And here's Walker outside. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Clippers have possession from deep 3-point range. That one's not going to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so the Lakers take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.